OG a coin, that's so fly. All the real OGs say, oh my. Fill a stadium of buyers like SoFi. Organic growth, watch the flow rise.
Oh, hello. Hello, Rajesh. Can you hear me?
How are you? Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, that's good. That's good. No, I'm good. I'm good. Um, this is a recorded call, so maybe I wouldn't say certain things. Um, so it seems today there is a little lesser people, maybe because it's the weekend, but that's okay because I have some stuff to share for sure. Um, Okay. Well, I'll just begin since we do get views on our YouTube. Um, okay. So for the past 1 week, uh, I think in terms of development, there hasn't been. But what's going on is we are discussing on 2023 plans. And if you guys have been following our Twitter, LinkedIn, especially, you will see that we've been tagged in a lot of different events. Um, Personally, I will be attending a talk where I will be representing OG to give a talk in a physical event on the 6th of December in Malaysia with the rest of the blockchain community. So, project owners from different project owners. We also have representative of major businesses. We're all gathering together, and it's gonna be a live event. Now, this is hosted by Off Chain. If you have looked at the post, we are actually in pretty good relationship with some of them. As you can see, some of the names. Now, I will not hint further. That's for you guys to figure out. We have been in talk with more media agency and marketing agency for future partnership. I think it's been moving pretty well in that direction to support the next virtual expo. We have a number of people asking questions. There's people who want to speak in the event, but we've been holding it in before that and not letting the packages out yet because the timing is not right. But in the next 1 week, we believe that it will be the optimal time for it to happen. So, with that being said, uh, we are currently looking at March 2023. If you saw the teaser on all our posts, March 2023 is the date, sorry, is the month that we're aiming for OGexpo to happen. Now, we will announce the date pretty soon. We're getting some conflict with potential sponsors. So, because there's major event happening physically during those weeks, and potentially I might be attending some of it to give a talk, but we don't know just yet. A lot of schedule and talk and all those kind of stuff. But we'll arrange that out. There's still a few months more to go. But tentatively, everything is happening in March. Everything is in preparation for March. It shouldn't be any earlier for sure. Now, what's really interesting about this? Like, I think if we look back 8 months ago, where we first announced this secret weapon, I think it's really hard to imagine what kind of push it could give to us, or what kind of exposure, what kind of awareness are we going to get, or eyes. It's safe to say that we have definitely captured a lot of people's eyes. As you can see in the past expo, we have major people attending the event, giving talks. You can still see them on our YouTube. Those were not for nothing. So those connections that we've made along the way till today has really helped propel our partnership path a lot further. Now, you must be wondering, well, it's taking a little bit of time here and there to get all these things right. Yep, because in order for us to grow the network and also grow the partnership level for further adoption, this is absolutely important. And we haven't stopped doing that since day one. Now, what's going to be interesting in this next quarter one is the result of the next expo. So, this is the time where you can actually see numbers moving of some sort. Now, I wouldn't give more hints than that. I don't want to be unfair. But to those who are listening now, those who will be listening in the YouTube video, good, um, good on you if you catch this part. I guess other than that, I hope that, everyone who's invested in crypto any way, shape, or form, whether it's NFT, just make sure that you are safe. When I mean safe, as in your funds are safe, protect what is yours. Remember, not your keys, not your crypto. So this week is really short update, but as usual, we don't like to go on without update, no matter how short it is. We do want to keep you guys informed. So I will be leaving this conversation open for questions, any feedback that you guys have, or if you need anything at all, please let me know before we end today's call. You can either unmute and speak, or you can type, whichever you prefer. Okay. I assume this week's all fresh, but as usual, we are here. We have those questions answered. Oh, I see Adam typing. I will wait for Adam's message. Nice weekly update as usual. Thank you, Adam. It's a little low intensity comparing to previous weeks, but next week, if the partnerships are completed, then you guys would go wow. So right now, you guys can see we have, pretty big, some major partnerships ongoing and things ongoing. So it's absolutely important for us to continue those efforts. And our new advisor, Dr. Alex, he has helped us to really make our presence strong, not only in Malaysia, Singapore, which, if you were to step into the crypto scene, you will know that people really know OG. And now we're starting to make our name in Thailand, in Vietnam, and Philippines. Um, so it's really spreading throughout this region with the help of the contacts, really lovely crypto people. And we're trying to see where that could go further. Uh, I realized that I did not share about what happened after the vote. Um, so if you guys saw an event that we've co-hosted with CoinStore, the centralized exchange, on an event called The Vault. So it's a premium private event that we help them to host on OG platform. So sorry, not OG platform per se, but on our platform for virtual events where some of the companies or projects have been invited to pitch for money from top tier VCs. We're talking about tier one VCs. Well, I cannot reveal names because this is confidential to CoinStore, is the main host, but there are a lot of VCs, tier one to tier three VCs, and really good, solid projects who have backed by major companies in the past who are looking for further investments now. It went really well. I think generally the comments were really good. People were happy. There's another event coming in January. Now we're unsure if that would be also held on our OG event site, but we're getting more traction that way. There's more questions of people coming in. Although it's a very quiet market right now, if you check with anyone who's working in the market, that's absolutely fine because when we built the project since day one, we've mentioned that we'll build as if it's already bear market back then. And we stick true to our words. We never change them. We won't because we have a goal, we have a vision, we have a roadmap, and we are sticking towards it and measuring along the way. So, with that being said, I thank you guys for all your attention today. And if there is any further questions or anything that you need, remember we're constantly here. If you don't want to voice out in the group chat, you can DM any one of us. I know some of us are not here today, but you can find the admin. Of course, you know the names on websites, so feel free to reach out. And as usual, please take care and we'll catch you next week. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, Joey, how you doing?
Yes, hello. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
Actually, I don't think you remember me. Yeah, I was the
Sorry?
guy who sang on your VC one time, and you said, okay, I might use your platform, or link me up with your platform, just like a freelancing and other projects that need songs and stuff like that. I don't know if you can still remember.
Yeah, yeah. So, our platform is actually live. We're not pushing for users, but feel free to use it because it's currently free to register. It's free for everything. But there are certain plans that we have not gone ahead to start increasing the user base. But if you would like to display there, create an account, display your work, and use that link to share with different people on your work instead of a non-credible portfolio download that people need to go through, feel free to do so. I'll be happy to guide you through.
Okay, no problems.
Yeah, no worries. Hope you're doing well and do DM or ask any questions if you need help on that part, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to ask one question.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Joy, I'm pretty happy with whatever is going on with the project. You're doing good. The work is going on. You're building the project to a good level. You can keep continuing that. Okay. I was not over here for. I didn't. I was like I lost contact with this group for a long time. So what do you, I just want to know, like next year by this 20 December 2023, where do you see OG standing in this 1 year target?
Yeah, I think
Like
that's how thanks, Rajesh, by the
not only
way,
price
for
wise, I'm asking.
yeah, as in like where the company will be, as in like the whole image or branding or outreach, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. That is
Okay, sure, no problem. So, I would say, although I can't give an exact answer right now because we're discussing the entire strategy for 2023 to determine the goal right now. So, we've given direction in December to get that completed with the team. What I would say is, for sure, is next year, by end of the year, our presence within Southeast Asia will definitely be solidified. Um, I can already envision our expo series will go through fine 2 times a year minimum. Our magazine will start. You can see the first version of the magazine. We got really, really good feedback. And also, there are really questions of people who want to come for sponsorship. So that's all very good news. So where do we see ourselves? So we see ourselves to position on a sustainability model in the bear market up until next year. What I believe is something I we can proudly say from the team is there's a lot of projects that raised a lot of money from pre-sale to private sale or they relaunch um, to be able to sustain certain months. Now, we haven't been collecting a lot since beginning, and we've been constantly telling you guys that there is ultimately a reason why we do that. It's because we know that there will be a struggle, there will be a winter. We need to use the funds frugally, and we want to be able to prove that we're able to do so. If you guys realize, ever since the angel investors, the private sale, and the pre sale, we have never released um we have never raised any further funds, which a huge number went to the liquidity, by the way. as well as don't forget that not only do we not use extra funds, we have never sold even one token. Now, this is something really major that I want you guys to remember. If we will not sell a token, even if it means that we need to convert it to fiat, we may use a reserve token for certain categories as payment. We have not done so till date because we understand what the market is right now. We understand the impact of doing so. And I think this is something that we proudly are able to show credibility, right? So at the background, we're talking to some people, some big company or something along the line. We really cannot disclose just yet, but I think that will impact where we will be next year in December. Now we're working towards that direction at this very moment, and I guess I know it's a very long-winded answer, but we will still share uh, this upcoming strategy in the coming weeks when we wrap it up so that it will give you a vision where we will be in a year. Because we have not done the entire roadmap from January to December. We have a rough idea, but we don't have a detailed plan. So that we can't determine our goal. It wouldn't be realistic, and we don't want to promise something that we haven't discussed through. So I hope that is okay for you right now, Rajesh. But as usual, and for sure, we will have
Uh-huh.
those announced. Yeah.
That's enough. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, that's a pretty nice. That's pretty realistic also. What you have told, right? It's quite realistic. And what you have done is very much correct. The way you maintain your funds and you're just kept small because that's good. You actually knew what's going to happen in when you launched the project and all. You were like pretty aware how the situation was. People like me, I never knew this. I'll see this kind of situation now. Okay, so it is good. I'm happy with this. Whatever you're doing, uh, and one thing I'd like to clear, Joy, we have
Mm,
multiple use cases, right, in
yeah,
our project.
correct.
Yeah, we have quite multiple use cases, right? Yeah.
Yep,
Okay, fine, fine. Thank you.
no
Okay,
worries.
thank you. Keep it
No
going.
worries.
Always
Um,
supporting. I'm always supporting you. And this happy. I'm happy, finding genuine people like you. I'm very fortunate to be with this team and this project and you at the last. Thank
oh,
you.
thank you. No, thank you so much, Rajesh. I mean, it's been almost 1.5 year that we know each other now, and every day
Yeah,
I thank people
yeah,
who trust us and with all this, especially trust us with your money. And it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been an easy journey. So thank you too, Rajesh.
yeah,
I mean, it's we really appreciate every support that you've given. You've always been supportive. You've always been pushing through, and it's time. Very soon we will show results. Like I said, next year you will see some numbers. Although it's gonna be a quiet year, but it gives you a good gauge that we're surviving, and this is the best time to be. We have to pull through this entire bear market, and then we target the marketing at the right time when the market picks up, and we'll be in a different place. But I don't want to promise things. Everything will be good.
thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Hey
Thank you.
guys, how are you? How are you doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
Long time.
Yeah, it's been some time.
Jawad, how are you? Hopefully he's on. He can hear me. Maybe not.
Hi, hi. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, bro. How are you do? How are you guys doing?
Doing fine, doing great. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Busy days. You know what it's like with this bear market craziness in the crypto industry now.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah,
figure it all
yeah,
out, put it all
yeah.
together.
Yeah, yeah. Well, glad
Uh,
to have you here again. It's been a
yeah,
long
of
time.
course. It's been a long time. We've all been busy. I see a lot of
Mm-hmm.
meetings and stuff like that going on. So, fair play to you
That's
guys.
correct.
I have a quick question, if you don't mind me asking. Um, I do come in and out of this community just to see what's going on and stuff like that because I do still believe highly in OG. Um, my question is, why don't you guys, or what are you doing? Maybe why don't you is a bad way to put it, but what are you guys doing to get more people into OG?
If you are referring to OGtoken itself, we're currently not growing its community. We have not promised community growth on this stage, especially at this market. Honestly, most of marketing efforts would not work. Instead, we are actually accumulating to launch our acquisition strategy for users for all our use cases. So there's a number to review here. So one thing for sure is we have about 19 different ways for the token to be used. Now we have not specifically launched any of these use cases. It has whatever that we've been doing for the past 1 year. There were a lot of events that were free that we've done. For example, the virtual expo, the magazine. But the moving forwards are all sponsorships. So sponsorships in different way. And thankfully, we already have interested sponsors. We just need to release the package and get those number out. We also have currently industry businesses right now in the business, the Web3 business. A lot of registered media agency as well as blockchain companies are connected to help us bring the exposure of the sponsorship. And now you may be wondering, how does that impact the token or its community? So obviously we plan to use the token as the payment for sponsorship to entice the users to do so. So hence why we're saying you guys will see some movement. But I cannot tell when, I cannot tell what, because that will be unfair, obviously. But next year on, you will see a lot of movements around there because this year is where we have solidified the foundation. So in this past 9 months since the token launch, I think we're moving a bit ahead from our original plan. Because our plan was based on more of a strategic one. So we use our marketing funds previously to transform into a product that we can use and monetize. As you can see for the expo, and right now is giving us some results. And obviously next year we'll see more. So in terms of direct community recruit, at this very moment, we're not growing it, but we are waiting for the right opportunity and the timing for it to enlarge. But we have those network to get done. So those are pre-arranged. We just need to get them on time when it's the right market.
Thank you very much for that answer, Joey. Cheers.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for today. And next week, hopefully you keep your eyes peeled on the new partnerships that we will announce. Hopefully, while cross fingers, everything will go okay. But it's gonna be a fun week. Now, take care, guys, and stay safe. Goodbye.
Bye, Joey.